Coming through from both Tabson and Tizian. Very passive up towards the top of banana position. Jiggle Pig's coming out. Stown just finds out one-on-one trade for it now. Swing, the bomb gets dropped, and a couple of kills go his way. Sirison now, the last one left, stuck out towards the brackets position. What a shutdown coming through towards the top of banana. Bomb gets dropped, a massive amount of kills, and Sirison's really got no chance at this. Finally deals with Cadian, but that's only the lurk.
Then he may end up getting caught off with no money into the next round, which is the ideal situation, I think, for the CT at the moment. But lock up, Nico shuts him down. Flashes over from Borat, will try peek back in, going to wait for someone to bait out. A second player is on the way, the SMG of Stown. Borat bursting through, 13 seconds. Finally, Keto peeks towards him, gives up the 4 versus 4. Flashback in, Seaside players blind, taps through, bursting up, does get a second kill onto Searson next to Foil.
Certainly have got the advantage. So low HP coming through for a few of these players. What can Big find? Oh, good shot coming out for the scout from Tizian. That's a way to at least get this post plant started. And if they can waste some more time, they could certainly have a bit of a crack at this. And Flash coming in with CT, Tizian still peeking out. Borup going to find another kill in the round. And it's all down to Xantara's out from Dark. Does land the first shot, but not quite the second. No kit play, though, and Heroica run out of time.
We to play with here. Big are going to act upon their quick plays and move into the bomb site. Scout shot from Katie, not getting towards the next player. Keto takes out Nico as a result. Heavy tags on that man. Eventually, Tessus can get 2 kills for it. And now Stown acts back towards Library.
Going back in towards the brackets once again. There's a lot of emphasis here, though, from Heroic. Ooh, okay.
Oh, once again, those Eagles doing damage. Can they hold on to any more? No. Nico lines up 2 frags. Tizian turns it around on Tessus and gets the 3 versus 2 advantage for the CT side. Still holding some sort of contest back with these pistols in play. Tizian domes another head. Sees that other player back to Cubby, and they know about the 2 CTs that remain here. He desperately needs the next shot to connect as the bomb is under contention, stuck in no man's land. Incendiary's down to the second CT, comes in for the flank. Tizian's caught off guard for it, but Stown does not get this kill. Leaning closer to position. I mean, they're basically bracketed in big. Their best opportunity is to pick up the bomb, make his way back over towards the B side. Tizian's going to try to force the issue, though, and he'll pay for it.
Move on and just go in for the site exit towards B. Cadian's going to be the last line of defense. Finally, a rotate coming in from Nico, but it's too late.
Smoked off, AWP fires first, missing his shot. He's so far away, but 10 seconds. He needs to get that bomb on the shot. He's going to regress. 1 kill found. Time! He's going to get bomb one in. He's going to kill. No, he's ahead too late! Overextending way too far. That's not a mistake that Big should make.
In the long copy, this could be a bit of a bait and switch setup because they've brought out the Arch player now.
Xantara's drawn out into the open with a quick bait and switch play from Stown. Nico gets the kill, but the AWP trade is good for Searson, so back to a 4 versus 4. Keto can get up there and pick up that weapon. That'll be even better for them at this stage. Searson dropping to 10 HP, though, thanks to the Molotov. And 1 player drops in, that's Tizian, to get Tessus and get Borup as well. Searson follows suit onto Stown, and suddenly Cadian.
There's not a lot of money in the reserve here. A single round loss bonus.
Is in to continue to lead the big side up through the banana presence. That flashbang might continue to make their way around. 1 player seen, Cadian finally extends. Keto goes a bit too far this time.
Yeah, it was only going to be a matter of time until a connection gets found, and that was really well played there, coming out from that AWP over towards the B site. And now you've got an AWP out towards the A site. It's down, picking up the double AWP, sees a lot of presence. The player out from Porch only finds 1 from Tessus. Nico playing out towards the hay, barrels AWP, gets another connection, and Stown is looking to try and fire on for more, takes out Zandares, and now Sirison is in a 1 versus 4. That might be AWP's shot of this game. Oh, look at this hyper aggression coming out from Nico. This is a change-up we haven't seen from Heroic and could grant them the opening kill, and so it does.
Into the brackets control, and again going to set themselves up for the 8.
Oh, that flash is actually not blinding Borup at all. Still tries to land the shot with the FAMAS. Man advantage being gained now by the CT side. Stown incredibly passive out from B, but it looks like Big want to continue the approach in towards the A side. An overextension coming out from Tessus with the man advantage. Brings it back to a 3v3, but Cadian connects.
A confidence to peek out and get that shot together, and now Big have 2 very low HP players left in. The Family Bob can shut them both down. He gets that 1 kill. The bomb is dropped back towards CT control, and he doubles up with a triple overall.
I mean, they've got to be on for, what, 10, 11, maybe even 12 CT rounds at this point. They're really starting to put up some big numbers. But it's actually the play towards the top of Banana that works out for Keto. While there's a bit of an aggressive stance in through the apartments to maybe get the trade back, there it is to a 4v4, there is a lot of map presence found over towards this B site from Big.
Tetas, great response in. Here's the into 4. NiKo with the M4 caught his shoulder just sticking out of the doorway. Allowing Searson to get a frag back, and now Tetas is left alone. Here towards Pit, he's found that one frag, and he's back up to come his way. Those CT spawn now being gained by Borum. Seen by tabseN, takes that kill. Now Stown left here with the AK. Front angle held, drops that bomb. Second facing does not get the pick, so Searson can...
Look, I mean, Tessus is one of the players that I think we probably know the best on this heroic side, considering his most recently...
Yeah, just that hand cannon on 2 individuals. AWP for Searson. Going to face it against Stown, doing damage. They're going to rush, actually. Flashback, he still gets the kill. Stown with a trade back. tabseN doubling up, however, maintaining control of the banana position, making sure those rifles do not fall into the wrong hands. And Tetas will just lurk out mid, see nothing out here, so not much he can do. Borum still taps up, gets another headshot. Oh, he's got another good kill! 2 versus 2! These eco pistols completely unscathed. Keto's tagged up, and Tetas rotating into support. This could still be a really good round if Borum pulls a 3rd frag out of his arse. This would be insane! Oh my god, TiZian! How the hell? How the hell do you miss that?
It out from that library angle. Keto to try and bring this round back in favor of the T side. Smoke goes down towards Moto. He's still got a flash in play, and it's going to be the Deagle through the smoke to win out heroic.
When they were just coming off the back of the Cologne wins and the DreamHack wins. Right now, better than ever. Flashed in for the AK. 2 kills found between Cadian and Stown. Surprised he's not taking the AWP, but that's absolutely fine. 1 of 3 AKs involved. More kills coming in for the CTs. And this half is over. 11 to 12 now for heroic.
Held from Cadian, not allowing any advantage to go his way. 30 seconds now left on the clock. Smoke goes down towards CT. Molly out towards Newbox, and KDO connects. 12-3 half going the way of heroic. In that first half, in which going very aggressive down from the bottom of mid. Flash comes through, tap it away. Oh my goodness, what a whiff!
At least they're keeping it roughly together. Other kills from other players. tabseN with 2, Zentaris with 1. Cadian and Borup siphoned off from each other. A lot of CT presence up here towards the T half of the map. You see one player actually down towards the T stairs. Borup facing, doesn't get the kill on tabseN, does tag him a little bit, but Cadian goes down. So bomb and CT control. And 1 versus Borup leaves at this meal. This will be a little bit of an extra bonus for Big. Keeping themselves together, keeping that... SMG is in against the full eco. Heroic going to go for the rush tactic, running through the fire. Significantly harder for this one, allowing a quick clean up to Keto and tabseN. All 5 players alive, all 5 throwing down for the SMGs.
It's Antares, but there is a player in Mexi. They've got to be able to check this hard angles. Antares hasn't quite been seen. Oh, what an adjustment down. Actually, that was Searson with the AWP, but it's still the advantage for the T side.
Yeah, 2-for-1 trades. Heroic managing to catch players off in towards the banana and second mid positions, but tabseN does trade back on Stown, all alone there in that banana presence. And look at Zentaris, look at how far he's peaked up. He's actually caught off NiKo! And
I thought for a single player, it's actually no, Cadian pressing forward in towards the Coffin's position, looking to try and take a fight onto tabseN, and he does so.
M4 sneaks up silently. Zentaris tries to turn it around against Borup, but Borup trades it the same. 1-on-1. Galil versus Orb. Searson knows exactly where he is. Creeping up slowly, bursts through. Galil firing, pre-aiming, trying to see if he can catch the play off. Doing some tag damage. AWP fires, and the USP wins the fight.
A bit of a hero AK with a half buy for the rest of the T side.
Good shot from Searson, starts things off here against the mostly eco pistols of Heroic. A couple of investments coming in with a MAC-10 and an AK-4 sport for NiKo. Hero AK setup, and unfortunately he's just getting ripped apart. Tetas does find that 1 frag. Doesn't take any more damage for it. Okay, hold on. 3-on-3. Deagle doing damage. Zentaris going to press forward. This is very risky, but he lines him up and knocks him back down. Makes it a triple. Midst of the smoke, though, Heroic. This engagement could decide the round, especially as their back's turned. He gets 1 and only 1. Tetas there with a quick trade.
Look at this map control, though, coming in from Tessus. He could start to push out from Arch, maybe try to sell it on a bit of a wrap towards a B-side. Spam coming through from Zentaris, and TiZian up close and personal with the AWP. Can't quite find the shot. Finally, there's a trade coming out for Borup. The molly should come down towards the graveyard position. They try and swing together, and now they open up the bomb side to get that bomb plan in. 2v2.
Retake on Big, have those kits in play. M4 and AK moving up. Planted a sight means that there's one inside player here. Taps and reads his position. Sprays through, takes him down. All on Tess's red. And it does leave the wraparound potential pretty high here for the T side, but 25 seconds have got to give it towards the A play. A lot of presence shown here towards short. Searson misses his shots, and Taurus doesn't though. Borup drops bomb in the open. They've got to pick it up real quick. Tizian comes up with a kill. Searson turns that orb up on Tess's. And now two standing as the players that got naded to hell early on in the round. Down, caught with his back turn to Tabson. He goes falling next. And Cadian, well, left to save 1v5. And well, confidence from Heroic in round 21 responded with confidence from Big in 30 seconds. And here comes the utility from Heroic. Smoke down across and Coppins. Molotov towards new box, not towards second. M4 does not see anything and gets domed for it. Keto left alone behind the boost box, sees that one kill, can't get it together though. Testes takes him out immediately and the plant is secure.
Banana, that even if that retake came through, they'd struggle. Bit of an exit kill coming through from Nico. Counter. Oh, Keto pushing forward. Is everyone ready for this? They turn away. They're playing anti-flash, and he gets 2 kills. Testis eventually finds the trade, but another good start to the round from Big.
Never ever should that kind of a peak work out, and it just did. 2-for-1 trade. Molotov's in. Tabson held back to the back lines. One player peeking in. CT cross support in and finding Testes isolates that one player. 3-on-3 situation. Bomb can go down. We smoke up. Tizian's pushing forward a bit and he pays for it as a result. They get flashed up to position, allowing to start peeking in. They've got to act real quick towards this. Only one kit in play, and it fights for that first player. Borup with the traders and Taurus corner reload, and Searson swapping back out to that AK, trying to get out of position. Needs to grab that kit. Sees the headshot. The first man, second man peeks in as he pulls out the smoke, and Heroic timed that so well. If they act here, he's got to do all the heavy lifting. Smoke down, going to try and bait in something. Peeks in, gets the kill on the down. Oh, the no-scope landed a leg shot. He's wanting to kill, but he's going to draw their attention away as Borup starts to act alongside Testes, and Zentaris held to the back of the site. Needs to be able to deny this bomb plant. His teammates are way too far away. Smokes up, here's the corner. Is he going to get checked? No, he's not. Takes that right, or close, moving through, still gets it, transfers to 3, but Keto steals it away. Looks to be a set-piece execution with players coming out of the apartment's control. 3 CTs to try and deal with it. They fall back out here. They catch that one player. Testes traded by Zentaris. Needs to hold on for a little bit more to get that second headshot on Nico. That's down, and Cadian have a couple of pistols which are going to get some heads. 3-on-2, bomb plant will be secured. It's retake for Bigger, a man disadvantage.
This is so winnable. This is so winnable coming out for Heroic. They picked up an M4, they picked up an AWP, and it's going to come down to the rotates, Keto and Tabson, to try and see if they can continue the hot streak for Big.
Hampson moving up, Keto on the other side. Smokes out, flash over, AWP trying to peek in one player on the back of the site. Seeing a quick headshot coming through. Keto taking the deagle back. Spray, absolutely manic, but missing most of his bullets. And Tabs got to take the extra time to hunt. Knows it's down, but his way back out into the open. And they're stalling for just time here. Covered off with one position. He's hunting desperately, and he can't get the... Pistol round coming up here. Heroic on the T side, start nailing out the sweep door, smoking up, using all the utility inside immediately as they play towards the outdoors control. Try hunt for those first kills, and Tabson looks to shut them down. One frag found. Cadian can't find the trade. 4v4 situation gained. One player up in the garage may get forced out of position. One player downstairs here through the vents area. Keto and Zentaris get those headshots together. Knock out the bomb planter, and these Borup is the last man left out here.
And they were able to get a player dropping down into the vents, but I don't know what they could do with it with that bomb sort of stuck out from the back of T-Red. Borup's going to have to take some really awkward engagements, maybe try and bring Stun up in from this secret position just to try and see if he can land some kills. That's a nice tap coming through from Zantares. But there's a big backstab coming through from Tizian towards the top silo, taps into that first player, and now it's all down to Borup. 1 versus 3. They know exactly where he is. They don't really have to all swing, but they can swing on each other's contact, play together, and Borup, I mean, it's only going to be a matter of time until he falls here.
Trying to see if he can fight his way out of the corner. 1 versus 3 situation. Takes that first player. Looking back up at the silo. The headshot's given up. Surely not. Surely not, Borup. Has no info, can't see where Searson is, or on the reload he gets caught, but doesn't go down for it. Taps through and gets the headshot! Oh, Borup! Eagles coming through, taking out Nico for one good frag out here. So held up close, looking for a bit more. Testes can't deal with him. One more player to outside makes his way back indoors. Testes is low down, will end up falling. Scout shot missing. Searson will get taken back to a 3 versus 3. So again, bigger holding contest. And they're actually catching off man advantages here. They've got bomb control. They won't realize it just now. They'll start to rotate in for ramp and realize it. Set up the crossfire against the rest of the T side, who are all very heavily tagged up.
40 seconds on the clock. Heroic need to be able to try and isolate some of these 1v1s.
Good effort from Tesses. Mac 10 swings back at Kanian, gets a double. Switching back to the AK. And a one-on-one situation. Closer. Sees his man, but Centaurus wins the fight. Stab in, hoping that they thought that he would still win the fights because he had the main weapon. Either way, D go out, and he doubles up and triples up. Oh god. Oh god. Oh
wow.
god. Oh no. Yeah.
Come on, Jay.
I'll let you break that one down, Blake. I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, I don't know. It all started off with obviously that opening exchange.
Over on the Heroic side, just down to pistols. Unbelievable. Like, this game definitely has started things off fantastically. Centaurus, Tizzy, and Nico Bribe going back and forth 3 versus 2. Kanian will turn back on Keto as well to a 2 versus 2. Lion tries to connect towards him, but they have no info on where this player's at. Utility down, flash evaded, turn onto the double doors, player out, kill found, 2k for him, on the review, taps to stick it for 10 seconds, headshot not landed, Deegan also missing, not like this, Nico, not like this, and he gets the kill, one hair too late.
You know you're going down. That was a really nice run boost to get up to that position. You could do it solo, but it takes a little bit more time. And now Tamsin picking up the AWP is at least trying to go in for damage, peeking straight back in to find a secondary kill. And now a man advantage is being found because Tizian starts getting involved. 2 players left now for the T side. Do they check this hard left angle though for the T? Tamsin gets another big kill with the AWP, and it's all down to Kanian. They know that he's out from lockers. Tamsin can't connect, and Kanian now has to try and clutch.
Tabsun is mad. 3 kills for him. Kadian will peek back in on Centaurus, and Centaurus will shut him down. Heroic back on a force buy, as you would expect, given the current flow of this game. And straight out in towards the A side, fast Keto with 2 kills. 4 kills now as Tabsun also gets involved. And Kanian left alone with the bomb dropped outside. Fast plays in from Heroic, taking a big risk and trying to go for a high amount of reward, but this time it looks to get shut down.
Acadian's got to maybe just try and see if he can get an extra kill, make sure that he does go down before the time ends. And peeks out to Keto. What a hold coming through.
Going into the A bomb site. Keto standing by ready alongside Tizzy on the other side of the site. Molotov's down, and well, there's going to be 1 kill back on Tizian's part. Keto forced off the hut position. It's a 2-for-1 trade overall. Diving back through the vents, though, Tamsin's going to get cleaned up by Tesses. Very quick sequence that has the bomb plant to come through.
A couple of great entries coming through from Tessus, and this is now so much more winnable. Oh, tries to get off of the bomb, realizes actually it's not quite down yet. The Cirrus in with the AWP pick. Now Santara's getting involved, so Cadian 1v3, and the in-game leader's got to now try and clutch for his team.
Now that fake plant from Tessus is going to cost him. Gonna line up 2 flanks. Oh! Missed position from Big. Perfect timing. Faking the door to open once and twice. Trying to get Keto to make a mistake. He's back behind cover. Kit in hand. Cadian just forcing him off the bomb and wins the fight.
On T side once again, they're just going to opt for that single one for Cadian. I much prefer that. Don't reinvest into a double AWP.
Look at Searson, look at how he pushes forward, sees his man, and Stown has absolutely no idea. Tag damage being done, heavy to the outside. What happens alone out here, needs some backup. Flashback keeps him blind, he tags up 1 player heavily, Tessus on 1 HP. And Nico's going to drop in the end, a 3v3. He knows that there's a majority presence out here as well. He should have heard those footsteps, can call in the information from his teammates, and they're going to continue hunting, finish off the job on Tessus, see another player of Katie, and the AWP will trade it back to a 2v2 one more time. And both of the remaining CT players are looking the challenge towards outside control together, seeing that 1 frag in. Quick peek on Searson, takes down 1. Zentaris against Cadian, sees his man, sees where that bomb's going, smoked by some covers. Zentaris backs off. Can't see on Observation window. Doors open. Tap on the bomb. Got to go for a 10-second stick. Once forces the peek, but loses the fight. Cadian wins it out with a headshot. Two players on the B bomb side to try and counteract it here. When are they going to hear the footsteps? Right about now. Tabson smoking up Decon. Nade ready in position. Molotov's down to the other side, so they should be able to focus on the observation window and the double doors. Nade coming in close. That could do some damage. Doesn't take anybody down. Oh, no, it does. Pistols crossfire. Bomb's been dropped. Brown's over. They can't get to the site in time. Big have got it. The pistols shine once again as we go 4th for 4th. This must be like 7, 8 force buy rounds or so.
Stan, and more information's only going to continue from here. Just playing towards lower, they're going to start to speed it up. Xantara's even getting involved now.
Spray through, Orb in for Searson. 2 standing for the T side. Tesses does actually lurk back here, might catch a CT off. No, he's found a bigger backstab instead. That Orb taps through, takes him down, gets no more than that. Cadian left with the bomb on his back, can go upstairs towards the A side. There's a player that's there, seeing that little sweet door. Cadian just against him, can't land the shot at close range, and Keto shuts him down as a result. Seminole, big. Tabson tags his, going to overextend to get that kill towards the outside player. Now he's going to focus on. Spray's still looking for, and we'll get the AK together in the end. Deagle back to Borup, does find a frag back to return. Keto takes his head off his shoulders. Actually, Tabson steals that frag away. Orp ready to receive, down swings, gets that frag, grabs the big green gun and goes back downstairs to the B side, but you can see that Xantaris has already moved in. AK set and ready, taps through, and gets tapped up. 8-7 for the half.
Smoke going down towards a heaven position. Quite a lot of utility in for the retake here for Heroic. Ooh, Searson starting off with that first pick. Good advantage being found for Big.
Cassets moving up here, moving up around to wrap around against the likes of Tabson. Only 1 frag found here for the CT side of 2 versus 1. And now a 3-on-3. He's going to get to that bomb, get that back together. But 2 kills coming in for the T side. Keto in the back takes down this double. They upgrade pistols. At least a scout of Searson will get some sort of impact towards outside. Keto leaning in. Someone's going to have to go back and get that bomb. Deagle out to take down Stown. And well, they can use hand cannons too, it seems. Borup trades back to a 3. Cadian with a kill back, 3 versus 2. Trade up on Xantaris comes up to an even standing one more time. That nade will only be so effective from Borup. It lands pretty close, but again, so much damage being done. It's actually Tesses that comes in from the hut with his SMG with 2 picks. It's just Nico back behind the blue box at credit card.
Ooh.
There'll be something from the silo position, and Cadian only lands his leg shot at close.
Punishing the over-aggression. And just starting to commit to this lower bomb side. Now, rotates have come in really quickly here from a couple of players between Borup and Stown. How quickly can they start to engage into a bit of a fight, though? They open up double doors. There's a bit of a TK in the mix, but overall, this is fantastic entries coming through for the T's. And instant save calls got to come through from Heroic. And Nico can't even save onto his weapon as Searson outside is continuing to pick.
Player at secret. Is he going to find him? He's close range. Yes, he does. Simple kill. Starts things off well enough. And now Tessa should get a lot of information on where the T-side players are playing from. They aren't there to check the position. Could be on for a backstab. Firepower isn't there, though. How well can he play? He didn't see him. He do now. He still takes 1 frag and a bit of damage to the seconds. Xantaris on 35.
And more damage coming through onto Xantaris. Heroic need to get a bit of a move on here if they want to try and retake into the site. Now the MVP connects onto Xantaris. Take it! Oh, no scope out from Stown. They can get a smoke onto the bomb. They can just get someone to try and stick it, and Searson's just saving. Heroic with double AWPs somehow on the eco, make it work. A great pistol play in from Tessus, and Searson can't even save onto the T-side weapon.
Same.
That's a good start, and Stout's going to get a lot of information. Sees that first player, doesn't even commit to the fight, falls back towards decontamination, reposition, even a little bit of pre-fire coming out to double doors, just trying to waste as much time as possible, drops that bomb, only gets the 1 kill, but buys time for the rotations to come in, but Searson's now delivering with the orb.
2 frags to a 3 versus 3, Tizian's going to go down. Still watching for position, evades that flashbang. Looks on. He's got to be the heavy lifter. Is him and Keto alone? Borup coming in from the back lines. I think he may have seen a foot. He's going to adjust to the back of players. Deagle out. Keto domes 1. Needs that second headshot. And he connects it in hole.
30 seconds left. They've got to make a decision.
4 Cs, 2 Cs, 3 only gets 1. Think back on a second. Nico with 2 frags, drops that bomb, and Heroic hold the defense. Big crumbling once again. That bomb's in full CT control. The crossfire set. There's no way in for Searson, who is on top of the mini hut. He's got to save the orb. There's no choice about it.
Yeah, just hold on to it. Go back and forth again. Heroic now trying to take the lead. Oh, even a bit
downstairs into the secret control. They've got 1 player in vents already. Tesses is the only man standing for Heroic. You're going to hear all these footsteps as well. Double doors opening up. Sees one player out, drops him. Back up on the seconds. And Taurus and Searson can find a strike back. Cadian responds with the orb being kind to a 3 versus 3. Hasn't got Dominion over the site itself, however. The bomb could get planted from here.
Antares is really close to his position too. Maybe want to try to swing forward with a bit of util from his teammate. Molly out towards that left-hand side creates a bit of an angle for Searson to work with. And Big actually on the aggressive approach here in the post plant.
Pressing Cadian rounds the corners, and Taurus with a peek out. And now Stown and Borup, last 2 players left from double doors. Smoke down, got to get this player in the back line. So long as Stown can isolate that kill, they can stick the defuse from here. They got 5 seconds on the kits in play. Sees that one, bursts through, sees that second. Spam does damage, and Searson playing in the back line. Gonna get checked. Oh,
they can stick it.
Kill. He's on the defuse. He's just sticking it. It's round over, I think. Heroic in 14. Seeing that 1 player nade up, that's going to do damage. Not as much as I would have thought, but still significant enough for Big. Deagle out. It's Borup that takes the kill on Keto from the other side of the entryways. Molotov's coming in. Tessets will get forced away. That flashbang going down is not going to help them. The smoke will. And now the T's press in towards decontamination. Nico's backing off. They are going for a topside wrap. And only player that can deal with it is Cadian. Nico falls, so it's a 3v2.
A double door, and while also Nico and Cadian were playing from ramp, and with all those players sort of stagnated to the lower bomb site, it allows an opportunity for the play-in from vents. Well, they even try and hunt, but it's not going to be successful again.
Cadian watching. And it's Nico with his Deagle that kicks things off well enough. Keto to drop. And a second kill for the big hand cannon. The AWP Canadian strikes next. Makes it a double of his own. And Heroic, with the broken pie, become heroes of their own right. Tizian to fall at 1 HP. And map and match point goes the way of the Danes.
What a moment to come out for Heroic at the most crucial.
Here, which one do they go with?
Oh, Tessus, I like this position. This is proper passive coming out from Heroic after finding that first pick. This is going to have to be an unbelievable swing out from the ramp player. Jiggle Peak comes through. The bomb gets dropped 5 on 3.
Oh, ball bang for Searson does come in. Tessus set to fall. Tizian, Searson, and Keto now. Bomb plant secured. Retake on. Where do we go from here? How do Heroic approach this retake? Well, a first shot on Searson's a good start. 2 more players up in the rafters. Flashbang in, down, spraying through the floor, and finding a popping supplier. Here for his teammates to come and get the kills, and Tizian will drop to the AWP.